Hi, I'm Lee. Welcome to the channel. I hope you're having a lovely day. I'm a short, overweight, middle-aged white dude. I've got thinning brown hair, black gloss. I'm wearing a blue t-shirt with my logo on, and I'm standing here at the lovely GWM stand at the Melbourne EV 2023 Melbourne EV Show with Steve McKeever, who is the head of marketing from GWM.
Correct.
So you've got the Aura Good Cat, or is it what's it called?
It's in this market. It's the GWM ORA, known in some other markets as the Good Cat or even the Funky Cat.
Yep.
But in this market, we've gone with a very straight down the line GWM ORA.
GWM ORA. So can you tell us a little bit about the vehicle?
Absolutely. So the GWM ORA it's GWM's first EV in this market in Australia. We launched it a couple of months ago. It's been going well for us thus far. Fully electric EV. We've got a couple of different models in the range. We've got a 48 kilowatt hour battery range, which is our standard range. Then you can go up to a 63 kilowatt hour battery, which will give users up to 420 k's of range.
Wow.
So it's a good little package. 5-star ANCAP throughout the whole range as well. So all your driver assistance systems are included in there as well, and a really, really good fun little car to drive. That'll do 0 to 50 in less than 4 seconds. So that real EV torquey driving experience you get, but a great little package, and one that we're delighted to add to the GWM range here in Australia.
It is a really cute looking car, isn't it?
It is. Look, the design language around it's called retro futuristic, and it's harking back to some classic, more sort of retro design cues, but of course with a very, very modern edge to it as well. It's not just another SUV. It's a car that we think's got a lot of personality, and I think buyers are gravitating towards it because of that.
And can you tell me a little bit about just some features that you like about it, in terms of just things that you sit down in it and you go, oh, that's a clever little engineering thing, and just little things that make your life a little bit easier or better?
Yeah, look, absolutely. I mean, there's a number of functions on the cars. I mean, all the driver assistance technology that I talked about is great, and obviously you're still going to drive to the best of your ability, but with forward collision warning, autonomous emergency braking, all those things, you're as safe as you can be. The Ultra model that we have as well in the range, that includes leather seating with heated, ventilated and massaging front seats as well, which is a nice function for those who like their creature comforts a little bit more. But for me, what Aura is all about is really the driving experience. It's a really nicely balanced, good handling little car. Lots of fun to drive, and as I said, because of that EV acceleration, it's really fun and zippy around time as well. So it's got a lot going for it.
And even for a small car, it's fairly roomy. It's not a big car, but for a car that size, it's not tiny inside, is it?
Correct. Look, it's pretty deceptive actually. It's a very compact design from the exterior, but as you've experienced, when you go and sit in the car, there's plenty of legroom front and back, and there's plenty of headroom as well. So the packaging itself is very strong.
And so in terms of availability, stock, that kind of stuff?
Yep, look, availability on the Aura is good at the moment. We started introducing the car, as I said, a couple of months ago. Most of our dealers across the country will be sitting on some stock at the moment as well. Obviously, dependent on what colour and particular grade you want, there might be a little bit of a wait, but generally there is availability of this car on the ground in Australia right now.
And for test drives, just going to dealerships and book test drives?
Yep, absolutely. We've got a national GWM dealer network of over 90 dealers in Australia now. All of those dealers would be more than happy to speak to customers, give them a test drive, and that's what I would say. So for any consumer who's thinking about an Aura as their next car, good little fun car. You can experience it at the show here today by having a look at it, but the best way of getting the most out of it is taking it for a test drive.
Anything else that I haven't asked that I should have asked that you'd like to talk about?
Look, probably charging is a very important part for anyone who's considering buying an EV. Obviously, if you're already an EV owner, you understand the charging technology, how it works and what you have to do. But certainly for those consumers who are new to the EV space, charging is an important factor. We've actually got an in-house GWM charging solution. On the back wall there's a little wall-mounted GWM charger. It's a 7 kilowatt hour charger, and essentially, if you're driving your Aura normally, back and forth to work, commuting to the shops, dropping the kids off, wherever that might be, if you get one of these things, which we're actually throwing in as part of the deal from the extended range and above at the moment, retail value in that's usually $1,690, but if buyers were to get that with their Aura, you charge that in every night, you're going to come out to 100% charge in that car every single morning and not have to think about using public infrastructure. So charging is an important factor, and the recommendation is that, generally think about how you're going to charge, but for most circumstances, the GWM charger will fit the bill.
Well, that's really good. Now so the charger you're bundling in at the moment, but customers will still need to pay for installation because it depends on the length of the cable and all that kind of stuff.
Correct.
Yeah.
But again, with this charger, it runs on single phase power, so you're not having to think about upgrading to 3-phase, anything like that. So most normal households, should be a fairly easy job for an electrician to install that charger bill.
And is there, for lack of a lot of people call it a granny charger, which is just like the charger that you plug into a normal wall socket.
Yep.
Is there one available? Does it come included? Is it extra? How does that work?
So there will be a basic charging cable comes with the car. Essentially, obviously the rate of charge with that cable is going to be significantly slower.
Yeah.
So it's going to take you a much longer period to charge. Yes, you can absolutely charge the car with that. And again, in a lot of circumstances, that might be enough for some consumers. But to be sure, to make sure you've got that maximum charge every single morning, that 7 kilowatt option that we've got is probably a good deal.
Cool. Anything else? Or I think we've pretty much covered it.
Absolutely.
Well, Steve, thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome.
Really appreciate it. If you have a chance to go and check these out in the flesh, like I've seen lots of photos. This is the first time I've seen them. They are really cute to look at. Yeah, give it a go. I'm keen to give it a go at some point. If you have found this video helpful, if you have found it useful, please like and subscribe. If you've already subscribed, thank you so much for your support, and we'll catch you on the next one. Safe and happy driving.